Hello. So it's been a while since I've done another project, but it is about to be Halloween. So I am doing some outdoor like art pieces, decorations, and I'm going to break down what that is. So far, I went to Lowe's. I got 2 pieces of plywood and had them break it down in half. So cut it widthways half, and it looks like this. Right, so I got 2 pieces. Each one was like 25 bucks, so 50 bucks in total. And what I'm doing is I'm going to cut out like a pumpkin, and what I've already done is a ghost, you can see. So cut out a ghost. I have a little saw that I'm using to cut it out. And then I want to paint it white, do the eyes. Pumpkin, I'm going to try to draw a werewolf. We'll see how that goes. And then I'll get some little pieces of wood to stick in the back. But this should be a relatively easy process, and we'll document each way. This is just permanent marker for the cutout, and I'm probably just going to use regular old spray paint to paint it and cover it up. Okay, so that's too tight of a corner, and I'm gonna have to drill. I think I'm gonna have to drill so I can put the drill bit in and get where I need it to go. Learning on the fly. Okay, so I just took the drill bit. It was like a 3/8 drill bit, cut along the outside end, or drilled on the outside end, so that I can now use my saw and have tighter corners. That's a rough outline, so I'll paint it. This is the bottom. Okay, like floating away. It looks more like a snail right now, but that is part one. And then you might be able to kind of, yeah. But, right, this is the head, this is the little flowing area. So he's got some movement. So here's the pumpkin drawing. I was going to just go with a regular old school pumpkin, but then I think we're going to do a jack-o'-lantern. in so far. And you can see the little holes that I've cut out so that the saw blade can get in. There we go. There you go. You can see through it. And then we'll paint it. So also, update on the garage. I have moved from the workbench that you saw previously, which was I had to sit at, and I have moved to this, which I'm about to show. Got it off Facebook. $100, works great. I think it's Husky brand or something. Yeah, so far so good. It is a good start, and we're going to be using it today. All right, so we are painting now, and I had to change into the worst clothes possible for paint, but we'll get to it. I want to start with the Ghost. I just went to the hardware store and picked up like white and black spray paint. Okay, and for eyes, it's just a pipe fitting, like 3-inch pipe fitting. And then I got it so it's angled, right? So that has to be perfect on the spray paint, and we'll go from there. So black covered way better than the white did. So we'll let that dry. I'll come back. All right, next up is the pumpkin. So I'm gonna start with orange. Hopefully it covers better than the white did. And then I've got to figure out probably masking tape to get some black lines in it, just because it's not super precise. So we'll go from there. Okay, so I've got it painted. I've got black like kind of outlines from Sharpie, and I'm just going to risk it. Okay, lesson learned, spray paint in a ventilated space. And making stakes. So these were, I guess they could be for vampires, but these are just to put them in the yard. So proof of concept is done. Starting to put them in the yard. I'm gonna make a tombstone next. So I've got this scrap. That's roughly about the right size. So I'm gonna start cutting. Right, that's as far as we've gotten. So I think I'm gonna try to make like a witch or a werewolf to add to it, but I'm pretty happy with that.